Cakes, cakes, baking with Emma and Katie. Guys, it's Emma. Today we are going to be making delicious homemade chocolate chip cookies. You're going to need a cup of flour, 1/2 cup of granulated and packed brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of butter, and 1/4 of a cup of vegetable shortening, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 pinch of salt, and 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. You're also going to need 1/2 of a cup of semi-sweet chocolate morsels. So let's get a baking. I have actually set my oven already to 350 degrees, so that will be heating up while we are making the base. So I'm going to add to my flour my salt and just my baking powder. Now I'm going to take a fork, or you guys can use a whisk, and just thoroughly mix this. Now in my KitchenAid, I'm just going to add the butter and shortening. Keep the fork around, it helps if they get stuck in the bowl. And then both of your sugars. Granulated sugars go in. And now I'm just going to mix these until they are nice and creamy. And I'll be right back. Once that is all creamed, I'm just going to add in my egg and my vanilla, and then I'm just going to continue on mixing. And to add my flour mix, so you guys see my struggles, it gets stuck, so I'm just going to take this and just dump that in there. I have my ways. And just reattach the paddle. I just took off the paddle so it'd be easier. Lift up the bowl and mix it. So it is going to start to get doughy and form together, but that is natural. That is literally the perfect consistency. So since this is all mixed up into the perfect consistency, you can see no flour lumps. I'm just going to add in the 1.5 cups of chocolate chips and put this on the low because we just want to slightly incorporate it, not beat up the chocolate. So that's perfect. It is all combined. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to take off the paddle, put the bowl, and this is definitely going to happen to you. So just kind of move it around. If that doesn't work, you guys can I had a knife to open up the package. I'm just going to use it to scoop this off beautifully. It's all cleaned up. I just line a big old cookie sheet with black paper, but this cookie recipe makes a lot, so then I just got my size down. So what I like to do with wax paper or parchment paper is kind of just take it and crease it, run my finger along the side, and just kind of crease it in so it can fold down. Amazing. So that's how you set up your tray. And I have this really awesome handy cookie scooper. So if you guys have one, you guys can use an ice cream scooper, but an ice cream scooper still is really, really, really big. It's a lot of cookie dough, but this is the perfect size. Okay, so I have my cookie dough, and I'm just gonna take this and scoop it, and then run it up along the side, and scoop it down. So I'm taking it from the middle, and see, when you take it from the middle, it is kind of like wonky on the sides. So when you do this, you're kind of eliminating parts from the side. And I'm going to be doing rows of 3. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have your own fancy way of scooping cookies, you guys can do roll a ball, but I prefer not to touch the cookie dough, so I'll be right back once this is all filled up. Guys, in total I used all 3 of my cookie sheets, and it made a total of 22. And I'm going to put these in the oven for 12-14 minutes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I will be right back when these are all cooled off, and we will make the ice cream sandwiches. 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 So guys, now it is time to get the best part. So I'm going to go and just grab 2 cookies that are about the same size. Okay. So here are the 2 cookies I chose. So I'm just going to turn over both cookies on a plate and open up my ice cream here. So now you can see me working. And I'm just going to kind of squeeze it. This ice cream's so flexible. It is Eddie Slow churned. I'm going to take my ice cream scooper and get a fair-sized scoop and put it on the biggest cookie. So I'm going to say this one is the biggest. Alright. Luckily this is mine, so I can just pick it up. And then you just squish, push in the middle, because you don't want to break the cookie. So, there you go. I would have this for breakfast if I could. But I should definitely go subscribe wherever it is on your screen. And we'll see you next week. And you guys should also give this video a big thumbs up in the comments down below. Give us some ideas. And I'll see you next week. Bye. This is the cookie.